Hi, this is Professor CC19, and today we're playing level 1847 on our quest to the end of Candy Crush Saga, where we have 51 moves to clear out 45 jelly and collect 3 ingredients. Now before we get started, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, however I will remind you that the button is right there, and that I put out a lot of great content almost every day, from Candy Crush to Algadoo to Wii Party, and that I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and would really appreciate any help towards that goal. Now, those 3 ingredients that I mentioned earlier are all cherries. Just to mention that, they're down in this bottom left-hand corner of 3x3. We need to use the frog to get down here because it's being blocked by licorice, and we have more licorice swirls down here, and 3 of our jelly. The basic strategy here is trying to clear out the marmalade on the main board so we have more space. The conveyor belt can help us making more moves, but it can also get in our way, make it more difficult to make special combos. Then we have to gradually work our way over through 1, 2, and 3-layer thick frosting. Towards the chocolate will start to grow at us. We want to take care of that as quickly as possible. We need a stripe to go on the conveyor belt to go up high enough to take out the licorice lock surrounding our frog, take out that last chocolate, then we have access to the frog. We can fill him and move him down to our ingredients. And that's the strat for beating this level, or that's at least the process for beating this level. This is my first playthrough, so I'm going to see how well that process or strategy goes. This is my first playthrough. I feel like in 51 moves, that should be plenty of time to deal with everything on this level. But maybe it's kind of deceiving, the fact that we have so many moves. Maybe this level is even more difficult. I have a stripe that formed right away, but I have no other blue to match it with right now. I'm just going to continually work my way over through this frosting. The 1-layer frosting was pretty easy, 2 layers a little bit more tenacious. Plus, this keeps getting more and more offset from the rest of the board as we go over. Working on getting more stripes. Even if I create the stripes down below, they will ride the conveyor belt upwards, and not quite far enough, but it did take out some of my chocolate. If I let them ride long enough, they will be high enough to take out the licorice surrounding my frog. That's really what I want. Or I could get a double stripe combo position quite nicely. There we go. Licorice is gone. Another stripe went off to take out that chocolate. However, this chocolate on the very top can still cover over our frog. And we just see his tiny little eyes and eyelashes peeking out, which is so cute. I am not entirely sure if I want to take it out right now. I would rather have this stripe go up one more and then deal with that last little bit of chocolate underneath. So I want that chocolate on the very top gone. Oh no, so it's not going to work either way. We're still going to have chocolate to deal with, as the chocolate on the frog can still grow. I guess that really wasn't worth my thought, because it didn't make much difference. Alright, so we're down to 12 jelly. We need to get over in this tiny little area. And we don't really have very many moves that allow us to do that, unfortunately. That chocolate is continuing to grow. We're getting stripes up higher on the board. That's good. That will be helpful. It's just a matter of, can we get it all cleared out in this last 20 moves? Alright, I saw a lot of blue there, and I'm glad the conveyor belt helped out. Created a color bomb for us. And we also have a lot of red on the board. We had enough cascading, too, that cleared out the chocolate. That is excellent. On our next move, though, I think we would have been able to clear out the chocolate, because taking a color bomb match with a red wrapped candy, that would have completely obliterated the chocolate, I believe. Now we need to take that color bomb and match it with... Actually, that match still makes a lot of sense. Oh, but we can't do it because the conveyor belts. Well, the conveyor belts give and the conveyor belts take away. The one good thing that happened is red was the most most prevalent color on the board, and the color bomb took out red to fill the frog. I can take care of these ingredients now, and it's just a matter of getting this corner cleared out. We don't have any chocolate in the way, but it's still not a sure thing because it is offset. A pretty tricky spot to get to. I can't scoot that red stripe up, but I can access the jelly over here. Now my question is, should I go for clearing out the double thick stuff, or should I go for the far corner, which is a little bit more difficult? I think I want to go for the double thick stuff. All right, that was the right call. That was the right call. Now I can do the same thing with the purple to get the far corner. See, I can change things up in these columns, these offset columns, take out the one on the bottom, and things lined up perfectly for me to take out the last of it with the blue. Alright, so that is how we beat level 1847. This was my first playthrough. However, I could see this one being a roadblock for some. If you get a bad board, I guess? I don't know. You see, usually a bad board is a board that does not cooperate the whole time, but even if you get a good board and then a bad stretch that allows the chocolate to take over, that might be a major problem on this level. So taking out the chocolate right away, I think, is probably the most important thing. Then using whatever means necessary, whether it's range attacks or direct moves, as much as you can make to clear out that little nook cranny over on the top left of side of the board. The frog should come naturally as you're making moves, so I wouldn't worry too much about the ingredients or the frog, but just focus all your effort on taking out the chocolate and that top left-hand corner. If you need to bring in boosters, I would recommend fish because they become part of the candy mix. You see more than one as the level progresses, and they are great with playing cleanup if you're left with only a few jellies right at the end. If you're stuck, don't forget, if you're really close, use those lollyhammers and switch hands. That's what they're for. If you found this video helpful to you, please subscribe. If you're stuck on any other level, please leave your comments below. I will try and help you. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.